Hello, I'm Jeff, and welcome to Snap Talk, your podcast supplement. In case you don't know what this is Dragon Quest Builders, which just released on Nintendo Switch. It's fun, you should try it. As a matter of fact, there's a demo out. Anyways, Nintendo has been doing well in the news department. The Nintendo Switch has sold over 15 million units, and several first-party games have topped the 1 million mark, including Xenoblade Chronicles 2, with Super Mario Odyssey selling over 9 million units so far. And they have an interesting set of accessories they're launching in a couple months called Nintendo Labo, and they have announced some interesting games coming in the first 2 months of the year. But as we go further and further into the year, we become more and more anxious because we haven't had a proper Nintendo Direct yet. And rumor has it that it's coming this week. This stems from another rumor that has proven so far to be true, starting with the first presentation on January 11th being a small Direct, which it was, and then a family-friendly reveal of something the following week, which was Nintendo Labo on the 18th. So, in case the Nintendo Direct has been announced after I record this, but before it goes out, here is where I confirm anything that has been announced via subtitles, right here. Anyway, seeing as I did a prediction video before the Direct Mini, though not knowing it was a mini, let me just say that my predictions still stand, assuming that the upcoming Direct is a full version. I still think some sort of Bethesda thing will be announced, as well as something Capcom related, even if it's just Okami getting a port to the Switch. But before you go to a different video, there is something that will be added because there's solid evidence that Bandai Namco is going to release 3 games within the next few months on the system, all 3 of which to have been rumored as exclusives. One of the said games may in fact be a new Ridge Racer, while another appears to be something FPS related. Now I know a number of fans are waiting for a certain game that was announced back at E3, and probably when they saw this, they probably yelled out, Metroid Prime 4! I don't necessarily think it's wrong to think that. I mean, Nintendo's FPS history only spans a couple of titles, Geist on the GameCube being pretty much the only other one besides the Metroid Prime series. So yeah, it very well could be Metroid Prime 4. Or it could also be the Prime Trilogy. Now I'm sure some people are going to say, well, that's not exclusive. Well, define exclusive. I mean, Nintendo wouldn't be the first to play fast and loose with the word. Besides, it could make sense that Bandai Namco is working on the Prime Trilogy in order to prep themselves for working on Prime 4. The reason for that being, Bandai Namco doesn't have a history of making FPS games. I mean, you look at most of their lineup, it's a lot of anime licensed games. You have the Tales series, which is RPG. You have Tekken, which is fighting. There really isn't anything FPS related in there. And besides, it wouldn't be the first time they let Bandai Namco handle a major franchise within Nintendo. If you remember correctly, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS was partially developed by Bandai Namco. I don't remember specifically if it was the Tales group or if it was the Tekken group. I think it might have been the Tekken group. But it was partially done by Bandai Namco as a way to get it out quicker. So it's possible that they're looking to do the same thing with Metroid Prime 4. Now, if you look at the others, there is Ridge Racer, which, cool. I mean, it's on most everything. So what about the third game? I mean, it's not going to be a Tales game. The next Tales game is going to be multi-platform, and we're not even going to hear about it until their big Tales event in June. I doubt they're going to do a Tekken exclusive for Switch. Soul Calibur 6 is already confirmed to be coming to other things, so I doubt that will be a Switch exclusive. So I get the feeling that unless it's a brand new IP a la Lost Reavers, oh god, or a spin-off of some kind, we could be looking at a possible Switch port. And I'm thinking it's probably Smash 4. And I'm sure some people are like, well, that's not exclusive. Well, it's Nintendo exclusive, okay? Define exclusive. So, assuming that we get a Direct soon, either this week or within the next couple of weeks in February, because I don't think they specified the exact middle of February in the original rumor, we could be looking at, on the high side, probably something like Metroid Prime 4, New Ridge Racer, and something really awesome. But more than likely, I would probably say Prime Trilogy, Smash 4, and yeah, a new Ridge Racer. And the reason I say Prime Trilogy instead of Prime 4 is simply because it still feels too early. I mean, these are 3 games that are rumored to come out within the next couple months. Prime 4 feels like a game you wait for E3 to reveal. So I doubt they're gonna put it on a random Nintendo Direct, no matter how big it is, in the middle of February. And again, the same thing goes with Pokemon, a new Smash, and Bayonetta 3. I still think those 4 things are gonna be waiting to be shown later, as early as E3 2018, maybe as late as next year in the case of any new Smash. So for those that are waiting for a new Direct just so they could possibly hear Metroid Prime 4 coming within the next few months, I'd say probably lower your expectations a little bit. And if it does happen, you can still enjoy it just as much as if you are hyped for it. And that is it for this episode of Snap Talk. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with others. If you have a different opinion of what was stated, feel free to leave a comment down below and we can talk about it. If you have an idea for another Snap Talk, leave a suggestion below. And if I feel I can get enough material together, I may talk about it in a future episode. I'm Jeff from Some Nerdy Arguments, and I'll talk to you soon.